Welcome. We're going to run through an opportunity tonight called Shoply. My name is Aaron Biley, for those that don't know me. Um, I am a diamond number two with Shoply, and I've been in this industry for 27 years, and this is the most excited I've been in that time. It was at a point in my entrepreneurial career where I'd owned traditional businesses since 2013. I've been working from home full time, where I was looking at what do I do next? Which company? What product range? What sort of business model? And I took 9 months off to sort of chill, do a bit of property research. And there was just nothing out there that I could see myself still doing 20, 30 years from now, where the company is still in momentum, bringing me in some decent money. And so I just kept looking. I looked at the industry, some great products. When Shoply came along, it was something that, to me, the word refreshing comes along. It was really refreshing in terms of where the industry was going. A lot of companies have been going backwards. The industry itself had gone down 10, 15%, and it's normally going up, 10% every single year. And so there was a real problem with the direct sales industry. I couldn't only think of maybe two companies in real momentum, and the rest of the companies were really, going backwards. And so let me tell you the story about Shoply, and it really is a rebirth of our industry. And I put some slides in a training last week talking about four or five companies just in the last week have changed their whole compensation plan, the whole way that they pay their field just overnight. Gave the field 30 days notice to say, hey, we're not going to pay you in a compensation plan anymore. We're going to go to an affiliate model. So we're just looking for affiliates, influencers to come and uh, market our products, and we're just going to pay you an affiliate marketing, like a one-tiered affiliate marketing income. And so some people were really excited by that because they couldn't build teams. They didn't have success in network marketing. They just want to do Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, sell product, make a little bit of money. And it turns out there's a huge, huge market out there for people that just want to earn a little bit of money, not necessarily big income. News to me, kind of weird, but that's a huge, huge group of people that just want to earn small income from home, go to the shopping mall, go to the beach, go pick up their kids. And so there were some people that are happy, but there was also a lot of people that were very unhappy because they've just spent a decade traveling the globe, working hard, building teams, doing Zooms, traveling to the house, doing launch parties, and overnight their income had just disappeared. Yeah, some of these people are earning six figures, some of them seven figures, some of them multiple seven figures, and their whole income has just gone overnight. And so you kind of look at it and go, well, the industry's changing, times have changed, demand has changed, but it's not fair for the networkers. It's not fair that they sign a contract at a certain amount of time saying, hey, this is how we're going to pay you. Oh, no, we're going to change that. And so a lot of people are, yeah, unsettled. They're not happy. They've lost faith in the industry. And this is where Shoply has really redefined the industry. It really is the rebirth. And I'll explain why through this presentation. So we call it decentralized commerce because kind of think about Shoply as Amazon and Amway and TikTok Marketplace had a baby, and we call it Shoply. And so we get paid for bringing product onto the marketplace, not just paying Jeff Bezos for all the money, but Jeff gets paid, and Siobhan gets paid, and Jan gets paid, and Chris gets paid. And it's decentralized in a more decentralized way. And so what is Shopee? Shopee is it's a marketplace. It's a platform. It's a piece of software that brings physical product and digital products together. It's an educational platform as well as a platform where you can buy product, promote product, sell product, build teams. It brings together social media influencers, affiliates, team builders, and it brings together entrepreneurs that don't want to do any of this stuff. They just want to refer product onto this platform. So can you imagine the 350 million products that are on Amazon right now? Imagine if Jeff said on day one, we are going to pay you 3% of every product you introduce to Amazon, no matter who sells it, no matter which country around the world. If that product sells, you get a 3% residual income every single time it sells. Can you imagine how many more wealthy people there would be out there on the marketplace working from home? Not just Jeff Bezos, a $1 trillion market cap on Amazon, but we would all be pretty happy with that. That's the opportunity that Shoply is giving us right now. And a lot of my entrepreneurial acquaintances that are very, very successful. They own businesses, they own products, they're vendors in their own right, or they've got digital courses, they're speakers, they're coaches. They've never wanted to do network marketing. And I've never been able to get them in my teams, even though they're influential, even though they're entrepreneurial. They just never sort of saw that business model to be theirs. Now they've all joined. They've all joined me with Shopley because they still don't want to build a team. They still don't want to do network marketing, but they know so many products, so many businesses, including their own, that they're going to introduce to Shopley, get the influencers to promote and sell the product, and they're just going to pick up the 3% residual. So they don't have to build teams. We'll talk about the income streams as we go. But in a nutshell, that's how Shopley works. The first thing that got my attention with this around about 12 weeks ago was this billionaire called Terry LaCour. And so I got a phone call from this gentleman, Mr. Ron Williams, who's the chief visionary officer of Shopley. He's built his own direct sales companies over the years, over $100 million. You might have heard of a company called Forever Green. They had a product line, FG Express. He's actually recreating some of those products to bring into Shopley right now, which is pretty exciting. But Ron gives me a call and says, there's a new company starting up. We want you to help us to pioneer it all around the world. Terry LaCour is behind it. And I knew Terry, and he started to explain to me this business model. And I thought, man, that is actually a really good idea. If they could pull it off, I think it could be absolutely huge. And I knew that they would need deep pockets. They would need some deep programmers, software technicians, executive team. So I thought if anybody could do it, Ron Williams, Terry LaCour could do it. Rod Larson's going to be the CEO. Wow. Okay. I know Rod. I know him from the industry. He's been the CEO and COO of many direct sales companies, done hundreds of millions of dollars in sales, been really successful in his own right as an executive. And we're also going to have Nick Saracola as the president of the company. I was like, wow, that's a star-studded lineup. I mean, I knew Nick from Visalis days. He launched a weight loss company just in the US and Canada and did $1 billion in sales. No one does $1 billion in sales, not annually, just in the US and Canada. You really got to go globally if you want to do an annual sort of turnover like that. So that got my attention. I like the business model. I like who's behind it. I think this has got a real great chance of coming together and working. I want to be first in. I understand how the money's made. I flew over to Dallas, Texas to meet these guys in person and to look at it a little bit more closely. And the more I looked, the more I liked. When I was coming home, I upgraded my Wi-Fi to the fastest speed and I started contacting people before I even landed, saying, Chris Fotopoulos, you got to come and check out what I've just seen in Dallas. And he's like, yeah, I see you're in Dallas up to something. You better tell me quick smart. And he jumped on board. And then Jeff Ross said no. I said, don't worry, Jeff, we'll come back to you later. And then Jeff said yes. And then it just sort of, started to spread pretty quickly. It was one of those ones where people sort of looked at it and went, yeah, it seems cool. I'm not sure I'm doing other things. But when the penny dropped, people went, wow, I really have to be part of this. I don't want to miss out. And so think about Shopley as that decentralized commerce, redefining the industry, creating a new one, so to speak. And we're also an education platform. Now, let me tell you, Rod Larson is going to run this company better than any other CEO you can imagine. But he is not going to teach you how to do dancing on TikTok and sell product. Nick Saracola is going to be the best president you've ever seen in a company, but he's not going to teach you how to take your Instagram from 1,000 to 1,000,000 followers, right? But we have the experts to help us to do that as well. So whether you're looking to do live commerce, you get a product from somewhere, you're taking it out of the box, you're talking about it, and you have a link right there in your Facebook Live or your Instagram Live where people can click on and actually purchase that product while you're talking, while you're taking it out of a box. And you're making $50 every sale, $100, $300, $20, whatever it may be, depending on the product. We're going to have people teaching you how to do that properly. Team building, leadership, public speaking, mindset, personal development, social media, making videos go viral, algorithms, all of that stuff is taught to you in Shopley as well by people like Dan Fleshman. And you can Google this guy. He's such a big deal. Youngest person in history to start a publicly traded company, took an energy drink, which quite honestly, there was nothing different or special about it. It was a great energy drink. It was healthy, but so are dozens and hundreds of others. But because he knew how to market, because he knew how to brand himself and make that product, make those videos go viral, it just became $1 billion company, traded on the public stock exchange, made millions of dollars. Now he's the go-to person if you want a brand to be visible, to go viral. He's in Shoply educating us on exactly how to do all of that. Jonathan teaches us AI. So we want to look at the basics of AI. I mean, AI can be complicated, but let's just break it down into the tools you need for images, for writing, for blogs, for videos, whatever it may be, to save yourself a lot of time and leverage yourself. Also, Jeff is on here today. He's just about to launch a digital product to do with AI as well. And so, one of our own, one of our teammates, one of our Aussies, being a digital vendor, having his product up the marketplace, and we'll get behind him and help him to promote that product as well. Brian Breach, the viral guy. So we've got lots of really, really great people in here. We need more female expertise. We're really on the lookout for them, because the girls that I see, in companies like Beyond Slim, in companies like North Star, I mean, they're unboxing their products on a daily basis. I follow them on Instagram, on TikTok, on Facebook, and they do an amazing job. They've got funnel after funnel after funnel, and they've got hundreds and thousands of just pure customers. So I sort of build teams. I develop entrepreneurs. I get the best out of people. These girls don't want to do that. They just want to show product, sell product, and they do it incredibly well. And so we need those expertise in Shoply as well as influencers and leaders to help build the team. Because I can guarantee you this right now, 12 months from now, 80% of the influencer pros building this thing, making the most money, will be female. I guarantee you. It just depends on who wants to own that place, who wants to bring them in, who wants to make the money, right? Because they'll own this marketplace. Here are some of the examples we spoke about. AI Made Easy, Brian Beach, 12 Easy Ways to Be Better on Social Media. So these courses are all available in your back office in Shoply right now for free. So when you join up as an affiliate, which is free, by the way, you pay $9.99 a month, you get access to one or two of these. When you join up as an influencer, you get a few of them. When you join up as Influencer Pro, you get access to all of these. These 4 that are available right now will turn into 24 free courses in the next couple of weeks. In fact, one of the guys I was speaking to today, Alessandro, he's got a health product that he's launching. So it's a digital course, but you also get access to him as a coach. He's like next level wellness. Like, the stuff that he teaches is amazing. He's like never recommended a nutritional product, because he can teach you how to be healthy without everything. And I said to him, instead of just launching your course and charging $1,000 for it, why don't you come in here and just put, the bare essential minimum in here, and offer a free course as well on health and wellness, because that's a great way to then, go into your paid course as well. So it's a smart way to get exposure to then come into your paid course. So we're really merging these 3 worlds together, and we're solving a huge problem that's crept up on us in this industry, really over the last 5 years, particularly team builders, vendors, and social influencers. So the team builders, like I said, they're looking for a rock solid home where the company's not going to turn around and go, you know what, we're not doing the compensation plan thing anymore. We're just going to stick to affiliates, and they've lost their whole income. Or the company goes bankrupt, or the SEC comes along, or they change their compensation plan 16 times, or they stop shipping that product into your country. So they're looking for a rock solid home. I love the fact that we're backed by a billionaire. We're not going to run into financial problems. We've got a star-studded lineup of an executive team. But I can now bring in people that don't want to build a team. I can bring in the entrepreneurs, the affiliates, the influencers, and they'll all join in one spot. The team builders are going to join anyway. And so that's the sort of home that I was looking for, because we've solved that problem. We've got the affiliates in already. We already have the best affiliate model that you can find. The affiliates we'll talk about this in a second, but the affiliates get to keep 100% of their income. And so they love Shoply. They love the markup that they can make. They love the products that they can make. They don't have to do 20 different websites. And so the team builders feel really safe at Shoply, very excited for this new business model. The influencers challenges are kind of fixed as well, because they don't have to do these 20 different websites. Some people are getting paid $1,000 per post because they've got big followers, but then the vendor isn't paying up because they didn't see an increase in sales. And then they get copycats that pop up. So they've found this beautiful niche product on Amazon. They're doing all their unboxing on TikTok. So then someone else comes along and does the same product, and someone else, and someone else, and someone else. And by the time there's a dozen people doing it, the profitability in that's gone. It's diluted. There's no point running ads, and they go on and find a new product. Now they can actually say to these copycat influencers, hey, come into Shoply with me. I'll give you all of my scripts, all of my videos, all of my moves, all of my marketing, and you can go and market the same products that I want because they're going to get a percentage of all those influencers as well. So they can make the best of both worlds on there. They don't have to worry about the competition. They can bring them all in and make money from them as well. The vendors are loving this. I mean, I took this health product guy through some of the numbers. We did a launch with him. We had 78 people on his Zoom launch. He got to pitch his product, why the formulation was amazing, how it's going to help people's health. And by the end of that 1 hour Zoom call, every single person on that Zoom said, I have to have this product. Just as a consumer, I want it. By the next day, they'd told all their team members, another 70, 80 people had watched the video recording, they wanted it. They've told their friends and family. By the end of 3 days, he had 300 customers. Now, he said to me, Aaron, normally to get 300 orders, I have to spend like $500 on Facebook ads. I've got to put people through this funnel. I'm spending money on Google ads. I've spent nothing here. I just did a Zoom with you and your team. And I'm like, yeah, we'll get behind the product. And so it's a very cost-effective way for vendors to come in, help their product to get more eyeballs. We're not trying to make Amazon extinct. We're just another platform. I would go on Shopify, I would go on Amazon, and I'd go on Shoply. But Shoply can become, yeah, perhaps the only option you might need the way that we're launching products. So vendors are very, very excited by the possibilities of where we can take this. And it's the only platform on the planet that does all this. Literally the only one. If anyone knows of anyone else doing exactly the same, send it to me. I'll go join it. There isn't one. There isn't a platform that allows vendors to sell, influence affiliates to come on, to be able to build a team and get a 3% residual income for inviting product into the marketplace. Shoply is the only platform at this stage that's doing all of that together. So welcome to Shoply. Welcome home. Welcome to your hustle for the next 20, 30 years together. We're going to have some fun, right? And, you know, you look at how Amazon started pretty humbly. This is one of the famous photos of Jeff working away. Not such a cool hairdo back then. He's a bit more buff and a bit more cool these days with $1 trillion up his sleeve. The sign on the wall. This is how we're starting. We've already got like a dozen warehouses around the world with $1 billion backing. Hong Kong, North America, Europe. And so we'll be continuing to add logistics in each country as the volume increases, the sales increase. So we've got a fair head start on where Amazon started. And if you look 20 years ahead where technology is now, we're not going to take 11 years to offer people logistics. We're offering it pretty much day one. We're not going to take 20 years to offer people Amazon Prime. We'll have Shoply Prime in, you know, the next year or two. Technology is really advanced. We've already got billionaire. We've already got logistics, warehousing. So we're in a pretty good start for a startup company. Right now, you can join as an affiliate, an influencer, or an influencer pro. Type in the chat if you are any one of these three, just so I know you're awake, just so I know that you're listening. So I'll have a look in the chat in a minute. Are you an affiliate? Are you an influencer? Are you an influencer pro? Or do you kind of consider yourself a bit of all of them? Say, hey, I'm an influencer pro, but I'm going to be marketing products as well. An affiliate, you can join up for free. I love this because I've got big team in the Philippines, big team in India, and people can join up for free. They can start marketing product on day one. And let's say they make $500 in their first month. They go and market this product. They get the commissions. They made $500. They haven't spent anything to be an affiliate yet. After 30 days, the system will ask them to put in a credit card so they can pay their $9.99 a month. So they could use that $500. They're in profit. Okay, I'm $9.99. I might upgrade to an influencer. So now that opens up more different commission structures. I might upgrade to an influencer pro. That opens up even more commissions. So affiliate's $9.99 a month. Influencer is $29.99 per month. And a license fee to get a license to be on Shoply of $4.99. This is all US dollars. So that license fee is once off. You only have to pay it once. Influencer Pro is $7.99 once off and $39.99 per month. And as I said before, you get more and more value at each level. So more and more free courses, more and more education. Influencer Pro will pay you more for every enrollment that you do, pays you 20%. Influencer pays you 15%. Influencer Pro is the only way to come into the marketplace if you want to refer product to the Shoply platform and get paid when that product sells. So if you see an incredible jewelry brand at the Yamundi markets on the Sunshine Coast and you say, hey, This jewelry is absolutely incredible. You shouldn't be at your Monday markets. You should be on Shopley. You introduced the jewelry range into Shopley. A team in Denmark sees it in Shopley and goes, man, this jewelry is super cool. I love this jewelry. We're going to sell it to all our friends and family and all our team. Doesn't matter. If they pick up that product, start selling it, you're still getting the 3% commissions in Denmark, in Nigeria, in Afghanistan, in Canada. It doesn't matter. Introduce product, get paid. You can only do that as an influencer pro. So this is our back office. We have around about 30 products uploaded, about a dozen vendors already that you can go in and shop and purchase. This is one of the products that we just launched, the health product I was telling you about the other day. I love this because in my last company, we learned about stem cells, the most important cell in your body. I mean, if you can rejuvenate stem cells, recreate stem cells, that's going to go to the spot in your body that needs healing, that needs to get rid of inflammation, that's going to keep you young and healthy. If you can stop your telomeres from shortening and you can start to re-lengthen them again, they're the tips on the end of your chromosomes, that really is our aging clock. And you can go get tested now and they can say, hey, Aaron, you're 45, but you've got the telomeres of an 80-year-old. So they're frayed, they're short, they're almost disappeared on your chromosomes. Like you haven't got long to go. You're gonna have to change your lifestyle rapidly. Start eating organic produce, start exercising more, stop drinking, whatever it might be. Or they might say, hey, Aaron, you're 45, but your telomeres are like a 20-year-old. Like they're long, they're hard, at the end of the chromosomes, looks like you're going to live to 120. So it really is our aging clock. And obviously, the better lifestyles that we live, the better our telomeres are. And free radicals, we cannot escape free radicals today. You think, oh, I'm healthy, I'm chemical free, I've got no free radicals bouncing around my body. You do. Just walking outside, you have free radicals. Chemicals in the air, cars driving past, stress of the kids, the job, the workplace, your husband, it creates free radicals in your body. Think about like a meteor shower. And our body's designed to protect against that naturally. But think about this as telomere sending in like the National Guard to go and protect against these free radicals. So it works in those three ways: stem cells, telomeres, free radical protection. So it's a 3-in-1 for 99 bucks. And they can ship this to Australia, Canada, USA, soon to be Philippines, UK. A really incredible product. So we're really lucky to get hold of this one straight away. I saw this one in there. One of the girls texted me and said, oh, I love Stellamere, but I've got really curly hair. I saw this product and I just had to buy it. And so she's gone in there and bought this product. So people will shop. They will find products they're passionate about. There'll probably be like a jewelry team that only does jewelry, a weight loss team that just does weight loss, people that just want to sell products that they're passionate about, or products where I can make the most money. This product is a bundle. It's $132, but the DB here stands for direct bonus. So the affiliate's going to make $36.50 every time they make a sale. And so with a couple of sales, they can get their money back on the purchase. They can start making money without building teams. So there's some really great products in there. Let's talk about the income ways that you can make money. So let's start with number one, this vendor development bonus. So this is, I'm going to be all over this because the numbers really add up pretty quickly. 3% on all the products sold. If I can go and get 10 products in Shopley that do 100,000 a month, I'm going to make 30,000 US dollars per month, every single month. Bang, bang, bang. So I want to get behind products that I know are going to keep selling. I want to get behind vendors that are really on board long term. And I might want to get behind products that have a really good direct bonus as well, so I can make some good upfront money. What about if you set yourself a 3-year goal? Okay, over 3 years, I'm going to go and get 120 products that do 10K each, real conservative. You'd be making around 36,000 US dollars per month. Very, very, very doable. My opinion is that in 5 years, you'll go to a company and say, hey, I love your products. You should have an affiliate program. You could really help you to push products for a very affordable, marketing strategy. And they'll say, oh yeah, I signed up with Jeff 3 years ago on this thing called Shopley. Oh yeah, I joined up 5 years ago with this guy called Chris in Shopley. It'd be like trying to get restaurants right now to sign up to Uber Eats. Oh yeah, I already did that. So the gold rush is on. It just depends on how much you want to own, how many products you want to bring in to this marketplace. So that's the first way to earn income. Don't have to build a team. Don't have to recruit. I guess you're recruiting vendors and you're recruiting products, but it's real simple. Copy and paste the script, email, go onto social media. I see dollar signs everywhere I go now. All my social media ads that used to annoy me, I'm like, actually, that would be a good product. Actually, that would be a good product on Shoply. All the Amazon packages that are rocking up to my doorstep, my wife says, oh, I'm going to go have an early night. And then up pops a notification on my phone, Amazon sale, delivery on its way. I'm like, oh, yeah, you're not sleeping. You're shopping on Amazon. I'm like, hey, what products are you buying on Amazon every month? Actually, that would be good on Shoply. That would be good on Shoply. There's just opportunity everywhere. Quality products is what we're after. What's already selling or what niche is already popular that you can go and create a product. I started looking up manufacturers for toilet paper today. So I'm going to go and create the best toilet paper on the planet. And when everyone else is like in lockdown, I'm going to have the number one sexy product on Shoply, and that's going to be the toilet paper, right? So you don't have to build teams in this. You can be an affiliate and not build teams. So you know what? I love this product. This is about a $4,000 Australian dollar diamond ring. If that went on Shoply, the vendor's probably giving away a couple of $100. Jan says she loves it. She wants me to buy it for her. Okay, Jan, I've got to get to global influencer number 3 first, and then I'll throw you one if you can get to diamond rank. So it looks pretty cool, doesn't it? I mean, white gold, lovely color, diamond ring. And so the vendor might say, hey, if you sell this product for me, I'm happy to give you $400 as an affiliate. And these people that know how to market, that know how to build their influence, and know how to build followers on social medias. Someone might have 1 million followers on Instagram. Can you imagine how many of these that they'd sell in their first month? There's some really good money for the affiliates in there, and they get to keep 100% of the commissions. So Shoply aren't taking anything like TikTok Marketplace. So the vendor chooses how much they pay out of their margins to the affiliate. They might be stingy and say $100. They might be generous and say $1,000. It really depends on their attitude towards it. They know their margins. This might cost them $500 to make. They're selling it for $4,000. They know their numbers. So haven't built a team yet, making good money. Then we have a thing called the community bonus or the matrix. Now, this is where you really want to, I mean, the best time to get into this was day one. The second best time is right after this call. And so basically it's just 3 by 3 by 3 by 3 down 12 levels underneath you. It's a timing thing. So from the day you click on the free link and enroll, even for free, it times you into the matrix. And everyone else that joins after you just goes under you. Someone else joins after you, goes under you. Someone else joins after you, just goes under you. And then you start to earn from this matrix when you upgrade to an influencer or an influencer pro. That's when you start earning from everybody that joined underneath you. So there's a bit of an urgency to join there. If you got that filled up, it can get filled up by your efforts. So you're enrolling people, building a team, they're all going into the matrix. If your upline, so the person that's above you, starts enrolling people, they all waterfall down underneath you as well. So 1, 2, 3. So a third of them would fall underneath you. So your upline's starting to fill up your matrix. Your upline's upline is starting to fill up your matrix little by little. So over weeks, over months, over years, this will start to fill up. And if you start to do some action, then it just fills up even quicker. You can earn up to $500 per month without doing any enrollments. So without doing anything, as long as you stay active, you could earn up to $500 US per month. Now you can earn unlimited income in this part of the compensation plan by building a team. But if you didn't enroll a single person, maybe you're just bringing product to the marketplace and making money that way. Eventually, as long as you've got a good upline, you're going to be making this nice little $500 US bonus per month as well. So it gets pretty exciting if you're building a team in the matrix. We can start to look at a few numbers. If I had just 72 people fall underneath me, maybe you give that 3 months. Let's say the value of each person is $100 per month, and that's going to vary based on, are they paying $39 a month as an influencer, or are they paying $40 a month as an influencer pro? Sorry, 30 or 40. How many people are they enrolled? How many vendors are enrolling? It's going to change month by month, person by person. But let's just say the average is $100. We get 7% of that, right? And so just 72 people falling underneath you in the matrix, there are no gaps. So if someone is an affiliate or someone doesn't upgrade, they move out of the matrix and everyone compresses up. So every single person or every single node has a value. And so it's a really cool, it's called like a modern matrix. So $504. If you had 500 people fall underneath you, you could be looking at $3.5 grand US per month. 5,000 people, 35 grand, 50,000 people, the company would pay you 350,000 US dollars per month. Now, the asterisks on these sorts of numbers, are they real? Yes, they're real. They're just mathematics. How many people times the value of the person times 7%? It's just maths. So the company will pay you $350,000 if you bring in the equivalent of that volume in the marketplace. And so let's say 50,000 people fell underneath you because I enrolled you and I'm going crazy. Like I'm enrolling 1,000 people every month. My upline's enrolling 1,000 people every month. Eventually you get to 50,000 people underneath you. You could be earning 350,000 a month, but how much will you earn? If you're doing nothing, you'll earn the $500 a month. You won't get the 350,000. Now, if you're building a team and that's duplicating and you're bringing in 350,000 volume points in dollars from the marketplace, so you're selling some Stellamere, you get Alessandro's amazing health course, you're on that, and it's not just your efforts. You might have 20 team members, but then they've got 20 and they've got 20 and they've got 20. So all of a sudden you've got 2,000 people in your team. Everyone's buying product, everyone's shopping, it doesn't take long to bring in, I mean, $3,500 worth of volume with all your team's effort is not even worth talking about. That's easy. $35,000 team effort, no problems. With a team, you can start to add up the volume of products that are sold in the marketplace pretty quickly. And if your team is duplicating and your matrix is filling up and you have 50,000 people underneath you and each person is worth $100 for that month, you will make 350,000 US dollars. I mean, for fun, work out what 797,000 times 100 is times 7%. You can earn that as well. That's the maximum in the matrix. So you can have a bit of fun with that. There's a lot of money to be made in that part of the plan. The sooner you upgrade, the quicker that kicks in. Okay, now we want to start building a team because we want to make the big matrix money. All the direct bonuses start kicking in. Okay, so we're enrolling Chris, we're enrolling Jody. Jody enrolls on an Influencer Pro Pack. So I'm getting 20% of $7.99 on Jody's enrollment if I'm an Influencer Pro. If I'm an influencer, I'm getting 15% of the $7.99. I'm also getting 20% or 15%, depending on if I'm an Influencer Pro or an influencer, of the monthly memberships as well. So the $9.99, the $29.99, the $39.99. I'm also getting 20 or 15% of the domestic or the international vendors. So just to touch on that while we're here, if you have a product, a digital product, a physical product, or you know someone that does, they're the prices. So to come on board as a domestic vendor, just want to sell product in your country, $999. International, $14.99. Again, it's just a once-off license fee. You only ever pay it once. And then you're $79 a month or $99 a month. And you get the 15 or 20% on that as well. So that's the vendor prices. That's the direct bonuses. These direct bonuses are paid every single week. So every Thursday, you'll get paid these commissions. The matrix, the community bonus is paid twice a month on the 10th and the 25th, I believe. And then in this part of the plan, this is product. So this is our marketplace. So this is Stellamere. This is digital courses. This is the hair products. Every time they're purchased, okay, we're making 5 to 10%, 5 generations deep. So if I enroll Jeff, Jeff's level 1. Jeff enrolls Joanne, that's my level 2. Joanne enrolls Alex, that's my level 3. Alex enrolls Chris, that's my level 4. Chris enrolls Jody, that's my level 5. So depending on my rank, I'm going to earn between 5 and 10% of their volume purchases every single month. Then as I keep on ranking, I'm going to get 2 to 15% infinity levels. And so I'm always helping anyone in my team, not just my direct team members that I bring in, but people that Chris brings in, people that Jody brings in, people that are on my 100th level. If they're a rock star, I'm going to go and help them be a bigger rock star because I'm earning 2 to 15% infinity levels. It can just add up. This is all completely separate to the matrix, all completely separate to the 3% bringing in product, all completely separate to the affinity. So I'm just touching on 6 ways to earn here. There's you get matching bonuses on all this stuff as well. Like it can really add up. I'm just not going to go into that tonight and confuse people. And the global pool, for the top 6 ranks of the company. You're working really hard. You progress to the top 6 ranks. So I just got 2 shares in this for the month of September as a Diamond 2. So I got two shares in this. This is paid out once a year as like just a big Christmas bonus. So think about owning shares in the whole company. If the company's doing $3 billion a year in sales, a part of that 3 billion is put aside into the global pool, depending on how many shares you get over the course of the year. Depends on what you get paid out, but it's a pretty exciting once a year bonus as well. We are off and racing, guys. We've got product, we've got affiliates, we've got customers, we've got team builders, we've got another 20 vendors coming on board this week. We've got a really great funnels. And so I can share, this simple link to my page. And Joanne gets off this Zoom. She goes, Aaron, thanks for inviting me to the Zoom. I'm keen to join. What do I do? I would just copy and paste my link to this. Joanne could come along, watch this video here, this real quick, I think it's a 1.5-minute video. And she goes, you know what, I want to get my free position at least. First name, last name, email address, phone number, agree, continue, bang, I'm in. Put in the text code that it sends to your phone, and Joanne has locked her position into the matrix. Joanne can then watch another couple of videos if she wants, or she can just click the upgrade now button, upgrade to an affiliate, or upgrade to an influencer, or upgrade to an influencer pro, or go through the vendor funnel. So it's real simple. It's real easy. We're bringing people on so fast because it's really concise. It's real simple. Copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. And people just want to get their position in the matrix more than anything. Same with vendors. The vendor system is now automatic. And so again, I could just send one my vendor link. They go through, put in their company name, put in their store name that they want to be called. What's their Shoply URL going to be called? Tax file number. I'm a director of the company. My website's this one. This is my ABN. Start the application process. They start going through the application process. They'll see the vendor contract. So the vendor contract terms are 2 years. They look at all the other, policies and procedures, decide whether it's for them or not. Most of the vendors that get to this stage have already had detailed conversations with influencer pros or with company management. So they're really understanding what it's all about already. They're just ready to get started. But they'll have a look at the contract. They'll upload their documents for KYC, all the things, identification and all that. So that's all automated, all ready to go. And that's it in a nutshell for me tonight, guys. So you connect with the person that invited you here, plug into everything that we're doing. We run these sorts of Zooms every single week. We run a team gathering every single week as well. So we do training on how to launch a product. We've got a Launch Masters Collective Facebook group, which is really mostly just for affiliates that want to, go and have a big payday. So I've got a friend that's bringing on massage chairs. It's probably going to pay out like $300 or $400 to the direct bonus. When that's ready to launch, I'm going to get the team together and let's go see how many massage chairs we can sell in one day. Get 400, 400, 400. Great. I just sold 3 in a week. There's $1,200. So the direct bonuses can really start to help the cash flow out. And in the background, you're building the team and coaching them and teaching them how to do the same so that the matrix keeps growing, the uni level keeps growing, your matching bonuses keep growing. And then you find some cool products that you bring on and your 3% starts to kick in. Then you go, you know what? I'm just going to do a digital course and be a vendor as well. I'm going to actually go and manufacture my toilet paper. And it's just endless, the opportunities of where you want to take this. You can do one of these income streams, all of them, build a team, don't build a team, go put a product up on your Instagram, spend 5 minutes a day, go to the beach if that's what you want to do. So Shoply really has solved that problem in direct sales of people worrying about their company going to an affiliate model. We're already there. We're already doing it, but we're not paying 10 or 15 bucks as an affiliate. We're paying $30, $50, $300, $1,000 for the diamond ring. So affiliates can make really big money. They can choose from hundreds, soon to be thousands of different products, make big money, keep 100% of commissions. We build the team because that's what we love doing. It's the only marketplace that's allowing us to do all of these things together. We meet people where they're at, solving that problem. I like to niche. My niche is very much, health and wellness. Doesn't mean I'm not going to go and promote a diamond ring, make $1,200 in a week or whatever. But my niche and what I mostly concentrate on, health and wellness team, because your niche duplicates as well. You find your tribe, and other people will branch off into other niches. But we're going to have some really really high class quality products. Some of the courses that are coming into Shoply, can I just tell you that if you've done any personal development, if you've been to any seminars where you're trying to better yourself, get motivated, learn some skills, learn AI, some of the biggest names that are getting hundreds of thousands of people to events every year are coming on board with Shoply to bring their courses for free and their paid versions as well. Once that floodgate starts opening up and we can say XYZ's on here, and I don't want to say names right now, but it just opens up the floodgates for credibility, and every digital creator will be on here. It'll just go through the roof. So they're just a few examples. But I just want to hear from Jeff tonight as well. So yeah, just tell us your story, Jeff, and in 60 seconds, why Shoply for you, how you sort of got here and where you're taking it.
And I can't believe I almost said no to this. Like it's just insane. Like the word we've seen thrown around at the moment is refreshing, and it definitely is refreshing. It's the big thing, like around why Shopley for me, why Shopley for everybody else, is there really is something for everybody. You know, yeah, like my mission is to help people make their next $10,000, or their first $10,000, and keep doing that on rinse and repeat, and do that, just keep building that. And Shopley gives everybody an opportunity to do just that. If you don't, if you know, suck at team building, cool. Go and get vendors on, or go and sell other people's products. Shopley's for you. You just want to be a vendor, cool. Do just that. It's funny though. Seeing people come on. They just say to me, I just want to be a vendor, Jeff. Just want to be a vendor." Seeing the potential of this, and then seeing the other income streams, and go, "Hey, I know someone that could do this. I know someone that could do this." So now they're an influencer pro plus a vendor, and they're building a team, and they're bringing on their friends, and it's just the ecosystem that this has to serve the affiliates, to serve the influencers, to serve the vendors, just works. And that's the beauty of this whole thing is it's an ecosystem that will serve, four really major marketplaces, three major marketplaces, and we're just really going to really go and win and crush the game together. So yeah, fired up. Let's go.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Jeff. And we're really looking forward to your product and your course coming on board so we can do a big launch for you.
Appreciate
Joanne
you.
says Shopify's the coolest place to hang out these days. I agree with you, Joanne. I mean, you got to look at the value in some of those things too. The old saying, if you're the average of the five people you hang out with, there's never been a truer statement than that. And when you're hanging out with these people like Dan Fleshman and Jeff's and his courses and seven-figure direct sales people, affiliates, and then the vendors themselves are all successful people. So, you're talking with Alex and learning about health. You're talking about wealth creation, property. It is a cool place to hang out, and you're not paying $50,000 for a mentor, right? You are learning from the best of the best in this marketplace, for an affordable price, or you work out your budget. Reach out. We're here to help you guys, and let's build this thing to the moon. Cheers, everybody.